So now my list name is the int list, correct? So if int list is a list of integers, I can add on this list integer type of value, correct? So to adding the single element on a list, I have a method called as the add. So Raju, I want to add the value 18. Okay. So that means now in my list in memory location one value 18 will be added. Okay. So now secondly, what going to happen? That assume I want to add some more value. The list name dot add method. Here I want to add 2. I told list is a collection of elements, same type of element, where the value was stored as ordered collection. List is a ordered collection of elements. Correct?
First 18 will be added, next 2 will be added like the one by one.
Yes, yes. In which order I am entering the value, in that order value will be stored. So that I want to again add int list dot add 54. Okay. So let's see what the elements we have now. So I am adding a system to debug statement. And list as something about like this. Okay. If I am executing it, see what the output now. Executing it left, right. Sorry. Line number. Actually, left angle bracket found this. Oh, here we mention the title.
Okay.
So now I executed something, and now let's see what is the output coming for this. So see, initially I have black, then I added 18 to 54. Correct?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes,
Assume,
good.
yeah. This is one list, added these 3 values. But assume I want to add, that means we got to know add is a method, correct? Add method for doing adding a single element to the list. Okay. In the same time, assume I am going to create another list. Okay. List of integers int list 2 equal to new list of integers. Okay. So as int list 2 is the integer type of list. Okay. So for this in the same way now what's going to happen? Another list will be here.
Yeah.
Name as int list 2. Here I have 18 to 54.
Yeah.
Right? So I want this list will contain all these same elements and with some other elements. So now what I need to do? I need to add 18, correct? Then I need to add 2, then I need 54, like how I have written here, correct? I want all these elements plus some other elements. To add all these elements, I can add individual list name dot add 18. Again, int list 2 dot add 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I have more values, instead of writing this, I have another method called as add all. That means I am trying to tell something I have int list 2 dot add all is a method where it can take the parameter as a list or set. So if I am passing the parameter as a int list, that means what are the elements in the int list? 18 to 154. All element will be added to int list.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So system will debug int list 2 elements. Okay. So now apart from that, if you want to add some more elements, you can add here list 2 dot add like 30 and list 2 dot add let 9. Okay, so let I will show you what the system is to after add. Okay, so let execute it and see what the output exactly coming. Understanding or not?
Yeah, follow.
Yeah. So one method add and one method add all. Okay. See, when I'm adding, that is all the elements are added, and after that I added two more elements, 13 and 9,
Yeah.
using the add method. Okay.
So always add all means getting the values of the existing list.
Yes. Existing list or existing set. What are the elements? We have all the elements will be added in the list.
Okay.
Okay. So whenever I am adding the elements in the list, so all these elements will store as an index. So it will be index 0, it will be index 1, it will be index 2. So if I want to get a specific element on the index, I can use get method. So I want to get the element from index 1. I want this value, correct? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So that time I have a method called as a get. I am writing integer value at index 2 or index 1. Okay, what we'll do here, my list name I in the list dot get and index, that I have the index value 1.
There is interest too.
Yeah, so anything, this is if you want,
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah,
fine.
index 1. Okay, let's see what value coming. System dot debug and what index 1. Let's execute and see. Value at index 1 is 2. Because I didn't give anything, so it's showing
Yeah.
1. Okay. So like that I can use the get method to get the specific value from any index. Okay. Now from this list, for the list I have, I don't want the value of 18. I want to delete this. Okay. So for that, or I want to remove. Okay, no, before that, I want to check the size. How many elements I have in the list? In the list 2, I want to see how many elements are there. And now it's a small element. So I can visualize we have something around 5 elements, 18 and 2, 54, 13 and 9. Correct? In the list 2 we have this many elements. But sometimes I will have so many elements which I don't know count. I want to see exactly how many elements are existing. Correct? So what I can do here, that is one method called as a size, which will give the number of elements exist in the list. Plus I in the list I in the list 2 dot size. Okay, right, this is comment. Size method gives number of elements in the list. Okay, add on adds on element from a list or set to another. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, get method the value from a successful location. Okay, understood this?
So yeah, get method can get the values of the set as well as a list, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I just want, as I get the value from this, in that say index 1, I want to set some other value. Okay. So I have this int list. Okay. What the value I have in the get method, I want to make the value plus I some value, correct? I can use the set method. Okay. In the set method, what I'll pass the index and value. Index is the 1 and now value. Value means what my value I have plus something or into that much value I want to pass. Okay. Default. Array in list. And it is okay. Students you will see now. Yes, array is taking and list dot set. Executing right path is how I execute. Mm-hmm. Set something random value. Somewhere in some brackets. Executing a right path is how I execute. This is not even a line of
No, no,
model.
no, that's not even I know.
Yeah.
And the error might be here on the somewhere.
You tell me?
Error might be in the 19th line on the set method.
Yes, I will list dot set 112. Why is the problem here?
I'm feeling the error might be the zero now. Before everything is worked properly. Once we add this line only we got the error. So,
It's not for this line. Somewhere we kept something. Value at index 1, number of element in int list or here. Okay. Sometimes something will miss now, little thing we cannot mark also easily. Where it kept. If this line will come, then we can get it easily. Okay. Now see the all. Put everything here. Value in int list. See. I had 18 to 54. I had list to element 18 to 54. And the list to after adding more element 39. Value or index 1 is 2. Then value is now 2 into become 4, right? 18, 4, 54. The number of elements in the int list 1, how many? Showing as 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, like the size of int list 2. Okay? Understood?
yeah.
What side method doing? Setting the index comma value. Set a value at a particular index. Okay? Clear this much?
Yes.
Okay, oh, clear. Then we have one method called the clear. Now, I don't want what are the elements I have in int list. I want to clear the method. Okay. So system.debug, we see before clearing what the elements we have. Before clearing int list one. Okay. And just give it int list one, int list one, int list. So now I want to clear this. So I use int list dot clear. Okay. When I use the clear method, that means all the elements what we have in the list, it will be clear.
Okay.
Okay.
And if the list is clear, we are adding the values to the int list 2 also, right? So what we are going to get there?
No, that element will be there. It's just like a complete
Once
copy.
added, it's over. Okay.
Yeah, it was like a normal copy that way. It's not reference, it's a complete copy.
Mhm.
See, you after that also I was thinking
Int list 2.
system the debug and list two.
Yeah.
We have correct.
Yeah.
The id list will become empty.
Yeah.
Therefore I have 18 for 54. Okay. And after that, see here what are the elements I have. All the elements not in a sorted order. Right? 18 to 52. I want to sort all the elements. So I have one method called sort. So now I am going to use one sort method. I have int list to dot sort. When I use the sort method, if I'm going to open, so after sorting, int list to. Okay, so try to fit. Understanding right?
Yeah.
Is allowed some methods to remember which will make the use in the future program. Okay. Now elements got separate.
Yeah. And do you have anything in the only ascending order, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also you can enter the duplicate values. It will accept some duplicate value also like I have here 13 and 19. I can use 119 also here at the same time. It will accept the value. List can contain the duplicate value. Okay. So there is I want to check what the list I have is empty list or not. See, now after clearing the int list elements, all the elements in the all in the list int list there is no element.
Yeah.
Right? That means I can check the int list what element I have. Is it empty or not? Right? So now what will happen? If it's empty, then I am going to execute some logic. It is empty list. You can add your own logic here. Okay. And at the same time, you can check for int list 2. Now it's not empty. So what will happen with right? int list 2 so see in when I wrote the logic in the if condition, if my if condition is true, then it's going to execute this logic, correct?
Yeah.
So when I come execution, first int list one it will check. Int list one is empty. Yes, we have cleared all the elements here. So now my int list is empty list. I don't have any element in int list. So I will execute this line, correct? So when you come to this line, it will check int list two is empty. Int list two, no, we have some value in int list two. So it's not empty. So this condition not matching. I'm not going to print this statement. Okay. I
And
just
one more thing.
yeah.
Do you need to keep the yeah. Parenthesis, no? Sorry. Come, okay.
Yeah,
In not debug in the second one, you need to keep it in the quotes. No?
and list to.
Yeah, within the quotes, last to last line.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honest to this
Last
and
to.
honest to actually now and list is empty list, correct? But 2 is not empty list, so I'm not displaying. So we know how to use the add method. Add method used to add a single element in the list. Add all is used to add a list or set of elements. All the elements of the list are set to a list.
Yeah.
Clear we are using to clear the all elements. Yeah. Get we are using to get a specific value from a specific index.
Yeah.
I am using is empty to check is the empty list or not. Yeah. In the same time we have size, we have sort, we have set, correct?
Yeah.
Then in the IND list too, as I saw there are a lot of values. I want to remove one value.
Okay.
Okay. I want to remove the nine. That's all from some value. Okay. So I have one method called remove method. I am using int list to
Dot.
dot
Remove.
remove.
Delete. Okay.
Yeah. You simply without passing any value if I write what will happen. So this remove, okay, is incorrect signature, correct?
Mm.
So here I am passing some value here. Okay, that means from this index it's going to remove the value from this list.
So remove means that's the index you are passing, index value you are
Yes,
passing,
yes,
not the value.
yes. So before removing what we have, after remove what happened to see. It's quite easy, correct? Programming is difficult anything till now.
No.
Good. We have before 2, 9, 9, 13, 8, 54, index 0, index 1, index 2. From the index to the 9 what we have, it's called remove from the list, correct? Clear? So it no add all, clear, get, is empty, remove, set, size, sort, correct?
Suppose see we deleted the index 2, right? Suppose if we add one more value over there, is it going to add as a last value by default?
We will lost.
No, no. What I'm asking is suppose in list 2 we removed one value, okay?
Yeah.
So there won't be any more 9 over there. Now if we add one more value,
Yes.
okay, it will add as a last index value or in between if you can set up some value.
So if you want to set in between some value, that time you have to use the set method.
Set of index
Yeah.
number and I can give
Yeah.
it.
If you use add method, it will go to add the element in the end.
Okay, as of now in the list we have the third index is 13.
Yeah.
Suppose in the third index if we had like a 14 something like that.
Yeah. So assuming the this second index we have 13.
Yeah.
I want to put some index, some value in that second index.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do in this int list to dot set. Okay. In the second index I want to put 67. Okay. Let's see what happens.
And what about the sorted is going to come now?
Sorted list, yes. If you use the sort method, then this will be sorted.
So add it now. Can you please execute now?
Yeah. Let's see, just execute it. because we have 2, 9, 13, 18, 54. I am just replacing second index value with
It's only
67.
for replacing, but if you want to
Yeah.
insert the value,
No, that time you have to manually add in the end. Means
uh,
that's
then go for sort order, then again you can go for
yeah.
if
If you want if I insert here, the value will be shifted.
my what am I
Means
what
yeah,
I want of
the
after
value
2
should be
9
shifted.
30.
Hmm. No,
I thought
not
of
like that.
if you add index 2, 13 will be replaced or 13 will be inserted.
13
So
will be replaced. That's the thing only.
okay. If you want to insert means you need to add a new value again.
Yeah, we are adding the value
Okay.
and we'll continue.
Not like add a specific index in the dictionary.
Yeah, you have to add in the end. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's a dynamically memory allocating. In the only add method or add all method memory will allocate. In
Mm-hmm.
shared method memory not allocating. What the memory I have on that index I am putting the value. So it cannot shift everything, shift a cell. If it shifting a cell, one new memory is needed, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing only. Okay. So see something I have the method called clone and declone. Okay. So if this is a list, I want to clone this list to some other list. I can use the clone method. I can use clone method now. So I am just writing another list, list of integer, clone list. Okay. So I want to clone complete list from the integer list too. So whenever I am cloning, that means see here, I have a list of elements here. Okay. I am making another list to clone this. Clone means it will completely clone with all the memory locations. Everything will be cloned here. Which extra copy will be created with memory location and all the stuff. No need to create a memory location file you are cloning it. So now, normally if I am writing int list 3 or clone list, I should write new list of integers, right? Something like this I should write. So without writing this also I can achieve. Means without writing this new statement also I can achieve it. Simply I'll write list of integer clone list. So here I will directly write a cloning statement.
Okay. Just
Okay.
do not go.
Hmm. So I'll like there is multiple ways. Like this you can give this one or now the clone list value you want to set it. Okay. I want to clone from the int list
Mm-hmm.
int list 2 dot clone. Okay. Okay. To go to see. I didn't have anything. Automatically for the element I have in the list to all clone to here. Correct? So if like this I can give, otherwise if I want without creating the new memory location also I can do it. Okay, like this side. So I don't want to create a memory location. As I am cloning all the stuff. Correct? Directly I am using this one also. See I am executing, it will happen the same thing also. Same thing.
Yeah.
So here with memory location everything is cloned to here. Okay. And further the list you saw or till now clone list or line list to line list Everything is only one label list, correct?
Yeah.
So see what's going to happen here. Diagram. So see, assume I have a list. Okay. I have this called list element, correct? This called list element you can create, correct? So now I want to do multi-level of this. These are all my single level list. Okay. So now I want to do multi-level. So let I am just going to create this. All the cells contain one integer value, correct?
Yeah.
Maybe it's 5, 2, 1, like some value content, correct? So now I want to create another list, okay, which is going to contain this element as a list. Okay, understanding? So normally before the elements are having some integer value or some subject records, whatever may be, right? Now I am telling the elements of the list may be another list also, correct? So if this is a list, to write a list, what I am doing? I am writing list of integers, correct? That means the list is going to hold only integer value,
Yeah.
correct? So in the same way, what I should write for the second list. So this list contains what type of elements? List of elements, correct?
Yeah. This.
So here for this list we can write list of inside the element instead of writing integer. The element is going to a list of elements, correct? List of integer elements.
Yeah. Okay.
New list of list. Okay.
Okay. You are getting all the values or only one value?
No, I'll take these two elements to here or three elements to here. Doesn't define it. So
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
normally it will be list of integer. So for these as I'm storing each element as a list value. So I am writing the list of integer. Correct here. So as I want the elements should be a list of elements. But I want this completely list want to keep in one cell. These lists want to keep in another cell. Okay. So that I am what happening. So this element from this list is not an integer type now. It's a list of integer type, correct? But it's going to contain this one. This is a completely list of integer type, correct? Yes or no? So it's going to contain completely list of integers. So now I can define in this list of integer list name equal to new list of integers. Correct? Understanding?
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. So now normally we can execute 5 level of multi-list.
Only five.
Yeah, 5 level of multi-list we can execute. We can use. Okay. So now here I want to create a list of integers. List of integer. Let I'm using the name list one. Okay, two level list. So now I'm giving some memory location. Okay. Okay. Yes or no? declare in this way.
Yeah. Okay.
So now I want to add the element. So what element is going to accept? This list going to accept the element of list of integer type.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the list of integer type, some elements here, list to
List two
clone
as
list.
well as the clone list. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm using the add method.
Mm-hmm.
I'm adding only one element. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the element name now? I int list 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the same time, in this list of one, I am adding that
Clone list.
clone list.
Down.
Clone list. Okay. Now let's to print it. Okay. List of list of it is coming. This is my one element. This is my another element. Correct?
So they're going to come in the brackets, is it?
Yeah. So see if you look me.
First list.
Yeah, this is a list of element, first element for me, and this is my other list of element. Second element.
Yeah. So like that only we can have five lists.
Yeah. Like this, normally we can go for list of list of
List over here.
list of
Okay.
list of list. Then part time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then give some name. New. Just correct. So now your task to fill the values for this list. You can do or not.
Yeah, okay.
You can refer, you can get one list, then two level list, then three level list, then four level list, and in the end you can get the five level list. Correct? All the method I told whatever we have the list given by the Salesforce. Okay. And this five level, one two level I did, and rest three more four level you will take care.
I'll do that.
Okay, na?
Yeah.
I'm just copying this one to you. Just these collections, what I'm telling now, list set map, it's really so much useful in all the programming. If you open any class or anything, definitely you will say some list or some set, something you'll see there always. Okay. So these things I want you to practice a little more so that you can get all the stuff in this part of thing immediately. It's all about only the methods. Then I tell that theoretically a little bit about set, then programmatically we can start.
Okay. Why don't we do it tomorrow itself? Because I will be perfect on list now.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm not getting confused with the set again.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Ashwini and okay, then we'll start from tomorrow again.
Yeah. Can we make it by 5:30?
Yeah, actually I woke up at 5:30. I pinged you in WhatsApp. Then I saw no response. I thought maybe you're not ready.
Oh, I don't check my mobile in the morning because I have to keep charging.
Okay, okay.
So I'll be wake up by 4:45 like that. I should do some exercise. Then 5:30 I'll be ready with it.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So
Okay. Yeah, yeah, sure.
5:30 sure we can make it.
Yeah.
Ashwini doesn't have any issues.
Oh, yeah, I can understand. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank you.